Chapter 5. To accuse oneself. The essence that each one of us carries within comes from above, from heaven, from the stars. Unquestionably, the marvellous essence arises from the note La, the Milky Way, the galaxy in which we live. The precious essence passes through the note Sol, the Sun, and then from the note Fa, the planetary zone, enters this world and penetrates our very interior. Our parents create the appropriate body for the reception of this essence which comes from the stars. Working intensely upon ourselves and sacrificing for our fellow man, we return victoriously to the profound bosom of Urania. We are living in this world for some reason, for something, by virtue of some special factor. Obviously, within us there is much that we must see, study, and comprehend if we really desire to know something about ourselves, about our own life. Tragic is the existence of he who dies without having known the purpose of his life. Each one of us must discover for himself the purpose of his own life, that which keeps him prisoner in the prison of pain. Clearly, there is something in each one of us that embitters our life and against which we need to struggle resolutely. It is not essential for us to continue in misery. It is urgent for us to reduce to cosmic dust that which makes us so weak and unhappy. It is useless to become conceited about titles, honours, diplomas, money, vain subjective rationalism, time-worn virtues, etc., etc., etc. We must never forget that hypocrisy and the silly vanities of the false personality make us torpid, stale, retarded, reactionary, and incapable of seeing the new. Death has many meanings, both positive and negative. Let us consider the magnificent observation of the great Kabir Jesus the Christ. Let the dead bury the dead. Many people, though they live, are in fact dead to all possible work upon themselves, and therefore to any intimate transformation. These are people trapped in their dogmas and beliefs, people petrified in the memories of many yesterdays, individuals full of ancestral prejudices, people who are slaves to what others might say, people who are terribly lukewarm, indifferent, at times know-it-all, convinced that they are in the right because that is what they have been told, etc., etc., etc. Such people do not want to understand that this world is a psychological gymnasium by means of which it could be possible to annihilate the secret ugliness that we all carry within. If these poor people were to comprehend this most lamentable state in which they find themselves, they would tremble with horror. However, such people always think the best of themselves, boast of their virtues, feel they are perfect, charitable, good-hearted, benevolent, generous, intelligent, and conscientious in their duties, etc. Practical life as a school is formidable, but to take it as an end in itself is manifestly absurd. Those who take life in itself just as it is lived daily have not understood the need to work on themselves to obtain a radical transformation. Unfortunately, people live mechanically. They have never heard anything said about internal work. To change is necessary, but people do not know how to change, suffer much, and do not even know why they suffer. Having money is not everything. The life of many wealthy people turns out to be truly tragic.